So today I'll be talking about how to determine the possible relationships that exist between variables. So to start off, one of the most important things to know is that correlation does not mean that there is causation. So what is correlation? Well, correlation will look at the relationship that exists between two variables. The measurement that will show the relative strength of a linear relationship that involves two variables. A positive correlation will show that there is a direct relationship that exists between the two variables, while a negative correlation will show that there is an inverse relationship that exists between the two variables. When looking for correlation, you need to make sure that we have the intervals or the ratio data. And we also need to have a linear relationship. We also require two scores per observation that we use. Lastly, we also need to make sure that there is a normal distribution when you look at both variables. For a positive correlation, the data point clusters will be closer to the line, thus making the relationship stronger. The points will start around the line on the lower left side and then will move upwards towards the upper right area, and that will show a positive growth. When there's an increase in the value of x, there's also be an increase in the value of y that matches the change. For a negative correlation, the data points is also closer to the line, showing that there is a strong relationship, but unlike the positive correlation, the negative correlation will start on the upper left and then work its way down to the lower right. And that will show that there is an inverse in the relationship. Similar to positive correlation, when the x value goes up, there is a change that will happen to the y value, but in a negative correlation, the y value will be decreasing instead of increasing, like in positive.